Here's an AMI This Week shortcut with Beth Deer.
Art can be embodied by countless different styles, forms, and designs. And for Jun-Suk Ryu, president and CEO of National accessArts, and his little boy playing in the same room, the design of a completely accessible arts training and presentation venue has gotten everyone excited.
For the first time in my life, and I've been working in and out of the disability sector for a while, but for the first time in my life, and I know that it will be the first time for so many others, we will be walking through a facility that has been designed for the disability community. It's going to be incredibly powerful.
It sounds like you have some really important plans in development, but what is the accessArts organization?
Well, we're an organization that was initially founded as the Indefinite Arts Society. It was founded in 1975, which makes us the country's oldest disability arts organization. And late in 2020, we rebranded to become the National Access Arts Center, cementing our position as the national voice and the national leader. And in that process, we also became the first multidisciplinary disability arts organization, now offering supports and programs not only in the visual arts, but also in theater, music, dance, and digital media.
In 2018, Indefinite Arts had to reevaluate their future when the attached hockey arena suddenly had its roof collapse.
And what that had prompted us to do was to reimagine who we were as an organization and what kind of space we needed, and to dream big about how we positioned our organization and our space. And our philosophy has been, why wouldn't we have an organization at the forefront of advancing artists living with disabilities, not only through the incredible design and supports that we provide, and not only through the incredible talents that our artists are able to demonstrate, but also through the design and plans around a space, an environment, a world-class environment that our artists, our community, and the entire country can be truly proud of. And that's where the idea initially around the National Access Arts Center was born.
JS, with construction set to start so soon, what is it that makes this facility so unique?
Every element of the artistic process can happen on one spot. That is from the ideation process to the creation process, and now to a professionally sort of developed presentation process. All of that now happens in one spot, and that makes this facility completely unique. It will be an arts campus, totally dedicated and designed with artists and audiences with disabilities in mind.
One of those artists in mind is long-term accessArts member Alyssa Hatton.
I love to paint pictures on canvases of animals from all around the world and places where I've been, because that's what inspires me. The mediums that I usually love working with too in art is I usually do work with acrylic paints and watercolors with pencil crayons.
Alyssa, how do you think the new accessArts facility will help you grow as an artist?
It will help me to showcase my artwork, and I am very excited that I'll be able to share my artwork throughout the whole community and continuing to grow as an artist.
Well, artists like Alyssa are the reason why we exist as an organization, but it also underpins the message of why our work matters, right? When we know that for someone like Alyssa, her life moves around the arts, her life is defined by the arts. And for that reason, organizations like ours and community groups like ours are very, very important.
And with construction of the new facility expected to finish in a couple of years, it's hard to contain the excitement and possibilities felt by everyone.
I think it's going to be amazing once we move into the newer building. Like, it's going to be, wow, like it's going to be so cool.
It's important to open up this world because it's been so closed off to the disability community. When was the last time we had even thought about the arts and pairing that word with disabilities? It just doesn't happen regularly, and I think through our organization and with our space, we're going to change that very much so.